Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 19 of the Backwoods Cabin. We're no longer up at the cabin, now we're here in the workshop, and my dad has already started. Sitting on top of these horses here is the kitchen table from up north at the cabin. If you guys remember, it was sitting right in the corner where the two windows that overlook the lake. So now he's just figuring out the boards here, thinking of some different ideas, and we're just going to follow along. Dad was out in the workshop again today. Got these boards all planed down now, and he's getting the edges cut and everything like that. I believe he's going to be out here tomorrow. Maybe I can get some video of him actually doing some of this. I was at work today, but tomorrow is the weekend.
There for if you did it all the time, you just have your little trim going
As you saw, Dad was out here working on it again today. Got everything glued and screwed down there, and now he was putting these edges on here. This is where the actual chairs are going to sit. That cedar sure does have some nice colors and nice grain to it. I just got back from work, and it looks like Dad was out here in the workshop again today. Got some varnish on this wood. Look at how that color comes out. On this one right here, he has a map of the lake, and then you can barely see it on there right now, and then he put it so it's the right way with the compass, and he's going to take the wood burner and burn that in there before he varnishes over that. I just got back from work here. Looks like Dad was out in the workshop again today. I see he has the lake getting burned on there, and he started pouring. You see he's going to fill these gaps. Let's take a look here. The gaps between the boards, he's using this stuff here. I don't know, I guess the closest thing I could think of is kind of like a decoupage, but you can pour it real thick and then it hardens. So I know he's putting some colorful like rope stuff in between just to get some more color in it, and I see over here he started to pour. I know he called me earlier today and said that he probably wouldn't be back out to the shop till Friday or so. I think he's going to let this set up for a little bit. I don't know. It's coming along though. Well, another day here has gone by. I'm just coming out to check on the table here. He's filling in the cracks with stuff like that to give it some color. And here now, this has all been filled in. So that's all hard. So everything is going to get filled in like that, and then it'll all be sanded, and then over the top of all this will be varnish. Well, here we are a couple days later, and he has all of these cracks are now filled up. And now he's just going to let this sit and dry for I think about 3 days it takes, and then he'll come back and start. He's going to scrape the top and build some table type things back here. That one is just sitting there right now. That color really comes out nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's more. It sure does. It's so nice.
Just thought I'd do a short little clip here showing how this end table for the Backwoods Cabin is coming along. It's turning out pretty good. These logs down here now are choke cherry, and they always look really neat when you split them in half like that. Up here now in that open area will be leather, and I'll just have to show you that after it gets done how he does that. And this stump right here is going to become another table, and I believe that this piece of aromatic cedar is going to be the top. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright, so I think in the last clips I showed the stump that was going to be made into a table, and this is just a simple corner table, but it turned out really nice. That aromatic cedar has just got so much grain and so much color. So this table here, which you guys have already seen, it's kind of been in limbo now for a little bit. He was going to put leather on top of there, which would match one of the other tables up there, but it'll already match in its general, some of the wood that's used and stuff like that. So now he's thinking he might do a glass top, so then you could actually put more stuff on there, and then you could still see through and see what's on top of the choke cherry logs down here. So this right here is the newest table that's coming up. This is another coffee table that'll be going somewhere. I can't really keep track of where everything's going. But again, he's using the diamond willow. But this one he's going to do a little bit different. And I believe he's going to have something coming up like he's doing on the other tables here. Like coming up and having another platform. And I believe that's the log that he's going to be using. And now right here, I think he's got the outline right there of the inside of those logs. And what he's going to do is cut pieces of log like this. And then he's got a bunch of agates. I used to polish a lot of rocks. I really need to do that again. That was a lot of fun. And I've still got a huge jar of them. So he's going to put all that in, and then he'll pour this. I don't know. When I was younger, we called it decoupage. Now I don't know. It's called something else. But basically the same thing. And it'll just be like one glass table with all this stuff embedded into it. Okay, well that's today's update on what's happening in the workshop for the Backwoods Cabin. Yeah, that was nice color, don't it?
Oh, it just brings the color out so nice. It's even here, you know.
Yeah. Hello everyone. I would say welcome back, but I guess it's me that's back from Louisiana, and I thought I would start getting some video clips of what's been going on while I was gone for the Backwoods Cabin. This here, they just peeled these logs a couple days ago. These are going to be the posts that are on the front porch of the Backwoods Cabin. I'm sure you remember this table from before I left. Originally, he was going to put leather in here, but he decided to have a piece of glass cut to fit right in there, so pretty neat. You'll be able to see through and see magazines that are on the bottom or whatever. This table over here got the final pour on it now. It's just sitting in the corner. Everything is dusty out here right now, but pretty soon, probably 2 weeks, we'll be able to drive in, start bringing some of this stuff up there. All these little pieces that you see here are white oak, and they're going to be the edging that goes onto the countertop and around the center island countertop. I really can't explain it. But luckily, it's just a couple more weeks and you'll be able to start seeing this stuff go in. He's going to start putting this together tomorrow, and I'll get some more video on it. This right here is the project that he pretty much finished up today. He got the coat of oil on there. He puts an exterior oil on this because you can't really varnish stuff that's outside. It just doesn't turn out really good. I mean, it'll look good for like maybe half the first year, and then it starts getting black because moisture gets underneath it. But it's got some nice burls in there. Just a nice looking railing. This will be when you're walking up to the cabin door and you walk up onto the front porch. It'll be on the left hand side. This right here, now this was completely built when I was down south, and this is going to be the black part that you see right there. That's exactly the size of the TV that he bought. That'll bolt right on there. The coloring that you see here is the same coloring as the kitchen. This is going to sit between, say, that living room area where the couch and stuff is and like the center island, kind of at an angle. Down below here, where you see these bottom pieces, he's got a coffee table that fits underneath there. It's the one with the deer horns. You've seen that one before. So this is pretty neat, but the other side looks really neat also. Some little shelves to set stuff on. So once again, this is dusty, but this is a nice bookcase. This is what you'll see if you're sitting at the center island and you were to turn around and look at the people that were in the, say, living room area. It makes a nice little kind of a room divider, even though the room is open. This little table here was one that when he started he was just going to kind of throw it together, he said, and it ended up being one of the funnest ones and really a neat looking piece of furniture. This is going to go in the bunk room. If you guys remember, you got bunks on the right, bunks on the left, and then there's a window, and this is going to go below the window. It's got a little magazine rack down there. It's a nice little table, a drawer. We got a lot of furniture now ready to go up to the Backwoods Cabin. Just about time to go up there. I think I'm going to end this video now since it's been spanning over several months, and we'll just pick up again when we start hauling stuff up there. I'll see everybody on the next video. Thought I would throw in one more set of clips here so you guys can see how the edge of the countertop is going to look. This here is now upside down. So it'll sit on edge like this. Just gonna set this like this. This is the countertop, and then the formica will come all the way up to this edge and then just get routed right along here.